What if the person you think you are isn't real? Not in the way you believe, not the name, the story, the wounds, or the roles. What if your identity is more like a costume, worn for a little time, rather than a truth carved in stone? Today we ask the most haunting, liberating question of all. Who are you, really? From birth, we are given a name, a language, a culture, and a story. I am this. I am that. I'm the quiet one. I'm the strong one. I was abandoned. I am successful. But behind all of that, there is something watching. Something you cannot describe. Something that doesn't change when your job title does. Something that survives heartbreak, trauma, reinvention, and still feels like you. So we begin this journey by gently peeling back the layers, not to destroy the self, but to see it clearly, to understand how it forms and how it fades. Most people live their entire lives behind a mask, and they don't even know it. The self we present to the world is made up of beliefs, behaviors, preferences, and roles we've collected over time. Many of them were handed to us. Be polite. Don't cry. This is who you are. And we accepted them as truth before we could question them. But here's the twist. The self you defend so fiercely may not even be yours. It's an inheritance, a patchwork of memories, reactions, and coping mechanisms stitched into a personality. And yet, when we say me, we point to it like it's the whole truth. Look closely and you'll see. The self is never static. Who you were 5 years ago is not who you are today. Even your preferences change. Your beliefs evolve. One day, you crave solitude. The next, you ache for connection. So which one is the real you? This is the illusion of a fixed self. The brain builds continuity like a movie reel, stringing together moments into a story called me. But in truth, you are a river in motion, not a stone. You are not your thoughts. You are the one watching them. Have you ever caught yourself thinking, why am I like this? Or that's not me. Or I don't know why I feel this way. That voice, that subtle awareness, is not the character. It's the witness behind the character. The self is not the storm. It's the sky. And in meditation, in stillness, in moments of awe, we sometimes glimpse that quiet sky, that pure awareness before thought, before identity. That's where the question, who am I, becomes powerful. Because the answer is not a concept, it's an experience. In Hinduism, the Upanishads speak of Atman, the eternal self beyond personality and body. In Buddhism, they speak of Anatta, No fixed self at all, only processes unfolding. In mystic Christianity, the self must die so that the soul may be born again, not as a personality, but as a divine awareness. These traditions aren't contradicting each other. They're pointing to the same truth. The self is not a thing. It's a lens. And that lens can be cleaned. When we believe the self is fixed, we suffer. When we see it as a tool, we begin to awaken. Many identities form from pain. The child who was never seen becomes the achiever. The one who was controlled becomes the rebel. The one who was abandoned becomes the pleaser. These identities aren't bad. They were survival tools. But when survival becomes identity, we get trapped. We confuse our wounds with our worth. We think healing means fixing the self, when in reality, healing means seeing the self as it is, as a brilliant fiction. When you realize you are not your trauma, not even your resilience, but the awareness behind both, freedom begins. So who are you, really? Not your name, not your job, not your body, your trauma, your past, or your persona. You are the one who sees it all. The stillness beneath the storm. The silence between your thoughts. The deep presence that was there in childhood, in heartbreak, in joy. That same awareness right now. In stillness, this becomes obvious. Try this. Sit quietly, and instead of focusing on thoughts, ask yourself, who is aware of this moment? Don't answer with words. Just feel the space that opens up. That space, that's you. You were never just your story. You were never just your mind. You were never just your body. You are the space in which it all happens. And from that space, anything is possible. So don't just ask, who am I? Ask instead, who is asking? Because the illusion isn't that you don't exist. The illusion is that you ever had to define yourself at all. If this stirred something inside you, let it breathe. Share this video with someone who's ready to remember who they are. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content exploring consciousness, energy, and the mystery of being. And tell me below, who are you beneath the name? Thank you for watching. Until next time.